Howdy, y'alls, and welcome to Anthropology 315, Anthropology in the Contemporary World. I'm your instructor, Dr. Edwards, but everyone just calls me Dr. E. And I wanted to put together a little welcome video to welcome you to the class and help get you oriented to our Blackboard site. So what you see here is our main announcements page. Every week I send out at least two announcements. I send out a module announcement on Monday, which introduces the main themes and concepts, gives you extra resources, outlines all the assignments, yada yada. And on Wednesday, I send out a reminder announcement to help keep you on your toes and make sure you get your work in on time and all that good stuff. Now, if you look on over here to the left, we want to go through some of these key menu items. All right, let's start off with looking at course information. Let's click that. Oh, you lost me here. Let me bring back my window so you can see me. Sorry about that. There. So here you can see our course information, and right up at the top is our course syllabus. Download it. Keep it on hand. This is especially if you lose internet connection or something like that. You at least have the syllabus, so you know what's going on when you're not able to access the internet. But hopefully that doesn't happen at all. You can see here we got some key writing resources that are really useful. SNHU research guides, citation styles, heads up, everything in our class is APA. And actually, if you flip back to my announcements page, you can see I offer some of those same resources here and some others. I'll point out this APA style appendix is your citation Bible. Okay, this has everything you need to know about APA citation. If you've already mastered it, awesome. If not, this has got everything you need. Download it, keep it as a reference guide. It's invaluable. We also got the OWL here, the Online Writing Lab. I think that's what it's called. Is that it? Yeah. This will help you, hone your academic writing. It's a very helpful resource. We also have the Online Writing Center. All right. Now, these folks are really awesome because they'll review your writing before you ever submit it. You just got to give them 24, 48 hours, and they'll get your written feedback. I've got a direct link right here for you. All you got to do is just kind of accept the terms and agreement, and then you're good to go. So, that's about it for announcements. Oh yeah, definitely check out my academic honesty and plagiarism announcement. Okay, sometimes we don't even realize we're doing it, but we always want to make sure to give proper credit to where it's due. All right, so if you draw on any source, you need to cite it. It's that simple. You can check out all the different types of things that you need to stay on top of as a student, maintain your integrity, all that good stuff. I don't think that's going to be an issue. Let me be clear about that. But yeah, if you need to double check any of those things, I got the links right there for you. Okay, moving on. Let's check out learning modules. This is, pretty much how our course is organized. We have weekly learning modules, and you click on any one, and it's got it all right there. General description or learning objectives. You get a nice PDF overview, which I always suggest you read first. All right, this kind of helps orient you before you get into the week's readings. And I also want to to stress. You want to use the announcements that I put together for you all in conjunction with the stuff that's in the weekly module. All right, because I'm going to highlight key concepts that are in the module. I'm going to give examples. I'm going to highlight extra resources, provide you links to them. All of that is to help you develop a really nuanced understanding of the themes that we're discussing that week, all right, that we're exploring. Um, yeah, and so in addition to whatever I share in my announcements, there'll be our required readings, all right, and you'll see those listed right here under reading and resources. There's, in this particular week, there's a video that you need to watch in order to participate in our weekly discussion. All right, and yeah, I'll get to discussions here in a sec. Just want to finish giving an overview of what's in a module. You'll see your assignments and deliverables for that particular week listed down here at the bottom. And a key thing, all right, that you always, and I stress always, want to do is check out the guidelines and rubrics for that week's assignments. Okay? So let's take a quick look at one so you can see what I'm talking about. And let's see here. Observational exercise rubric. Okay, so this will be for one of your assignments. You pull it up. It's a downloadable PDF, so I suggest you download it and have it on hand when you draft your response to that particular prompt. You'll see it gives you a nice kind of overview at the top. But what I want to, and I'll give you more insights on that in my weekly announcements. But for right now, what I want to draw your attention to are the critical elements, all right, which are directly connected to these key things that are outlined in the prompt, right? So you can see, like, describe the process by which you selected your group, all right? And you can see here, critical elements, process, okay? Now, look to the proficient column, all right, and this is the standard, all right. This is the basic that you need to understand. And you'll see that it says describe the process used to select the group to observe but does not provide detail. All right, so you see how it says but does not provide detail? That's what's going to move you from just being proficient, right, to exemplary, which is where I want you all to be aiming for. All right. So yeah, always start with looking at the proficient, and then that gives the basic. Okay, these are the key things that I need to address in this, and then look to the exemplary column and like, oh, these are the extra things that I should include if I want to get perfect marks. Some really good strategies for that include finding and sharing extra resources, scholarly resources. Wikipedia does not count. Avoid it like the plague. Don't use it. Don't want to ever see it in referenced in any of your work. But use Shapiro Library. They have great resources. Google Scholar is also another good one to use. You can find all sorts of great tidbits on that. Finding extra examples, counter examples, highlighting, using the extra resources that I share in my module announcements. All right, hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Those are all there to help you with these assignments. So yeah. And of course, each week I'll have more in my weekly module announcement to help you with these things. I often make videos to go with them as well. So moving on back, let's see here. Where were we? We were in learning modules, right? And we were in number 1. Now, I want to talk a little bit about discussions, right? Because discussions are essential to this class, right? It's kind of the backbone, right? It's a regular thing that we do, and you really need to participate and engage in them, right? So you'll see you got a direct link that'll take you right to the discussion board, and each week you'll see a new prompt pop up. Okay. And you'll see here for this one, I already pointed it out, there's a video, and again it has the direct link here so you can watch that, and it gives you the basic prompt. Now, each week, right, and for each week's discussion, I will have an initial thoughts post. All right. So after you read the prompt, right, go and check out my initial thoughts post, because there I give you further insights and I try to walk you through it. Highlight the key things that you're going to want to be addressing. All right. Yeah. So definitely, check that out. It's to your benefit. Another thing that I want to point out in our discussion board is we have a general questions form. All right. And as I say here, I'm an anthropologist. Ask me anything. I am your living, breathing, walking, talking anthropological resource, right? And academic resource. Okay. Been doing this for a while now, so there are no dumb questions. All right. You can ask me anything. Nothing's too big, nothing's too small. Of course, you can feel free to email me directly. No problems with that. But if you think that it might be something that others might benefit from, all right. Yeah, this is a great place to post it, and my response will be posted back so everyone can see it and everyone get something out of it. And of course, you can always, as I said, email me. You can call me. We can set up Skype meetings. I'm happy to do whatever I can to help you, understand concepts, explore examples. I am at your disposal. Okay. Yeah. Moving on here. My instructor. This is me. Well, not really. It's it's a very truncated version of me. To put it simply, I'm an environmental anthropologist, but that really doesn't do it justice. I'm actually trained as a cultural anthropologist, an archaeologist, and a biological anthropologist, and applied anthropology on top of it. So, if you were to look at our basic subdisciplines, you got cultural, archae, biological, and linguistic anthropology. Out of those, I do 3 of them, and I have a master's degree in applied anthropology. So yeah, I'm broadly trained, and one of the reasons for that is because my interest in anthropology. My particular thing is how people use their natural resources, particularly wildlife resources. And heads up, trigger warning. If you look at any of my links to my research and stuff, check your ethnocentrism. Some of the things that you might see might rub you the wrong way, and that's because other people use their wildlife differently than we do. And that's what I'm interested in, because if you peel back the layers, you can see that different people are connected to other people in different places. These elaborate networks that literally connect, from my own research, a rural hunter in Mali, West Africa, to a conservation group in LA. Yeah, the connections are really incredible, and it has a lot to do with globalization. That's kind of what that's all about. But yeah, I have other interests. I love making stone tools. It's a lot of fun banging on rocks. It's very meditative for me. Yeah, I got a small menagerie of critters. I'm into critters. What can I say? And yeah, I don't know. I have difficulty talking about myself, I guess. But yeah, check out my background, and I'm happy to help offer any informal advice if you're considering pursuing graduate school, career options in anthropology or other social sciences. Yeah, I just want to make sure that you know that I'm here to help you, and if I have anything that any experience or insights that I can share with you, I'm happy to do so. So yeah, I think one last thing, course tools. Oh, actually no, my grades. Sorry. Yeah, you'll see your grades for your specific assignments. I'll post it up here. Now, a key thing that I want to point out is always check out my feedback. Okay. I spend a lot of time trying to help orient you, give you key insights, highlight extra resources, extra examples, things like that to help you better understand our key concepts. So yeah, always take the time to review my feedback, and I'm going to tell you, if you apply it, it's not going to hurt. It's only going to help. um, yeah, and of course, you can email me, call me with any questions that you have about my feedback, things like that. I'm happy to go over it with you. Every once in a while, I do make a mistake. I am human. I might oversee something, and I don't want you to feel that. That once I don't know how to put it. Yeah, if you see something that I didn't see, let me know. All right, I think that's the best way to say it. Yeah, last up here, course tools. Yeah, these are just secondary links to the other things that I've looked I've gone over here. So yeah, that's pretty much a tour of our Blackboard site. And again, I want to stress, if you have any questions, any concerns with anything that has anything to do with our class, all right, just let me know. What matters most to me is that you know y'all engage the material, that you participate in our discussions, that you engage each other in our discussions, and really explore our materials. Right? This is what's gonna make a difference between you just passing a class and you excelling in a class. Right? It all has to do with what you invest into it. So that's where I'll leave this, and I'm really looking forward to an awesome term with you all. And yeah, have a good one. Catch you in the discussion boards. Take care.